Hello! Thought I'd take you on a little walk today along Filey Seafront. If you've seen any of the series about my dad, you will have seen quite a lot of this before. This is predominantly for those who haven't seen that series, who might just fancy a meander across the seafront to see what Filey looks like. Unfortunately today we won't be walking on the beach because, as you can see, the tide's up. It's a bit of a cloudy day. So this is Cobble Landing. There's a few shacks here that sell all sorts of snacks and stuff. I do remember as a teenager one very stormy night being stood on that little hill there watching a spring tide bash against the walls, and prior to this build of shacks he'd actually shoved these forward and there was a gas explosion. Nice. We've got the inshore lifeboat here, and there's the main lifeboat station. Cobble Landing bar. When I was a youngster, this used to be absolutely chock-a-block with really big cobbles, and now these are predominantly just smaller fishing boats. Prior to that being Holdsworth Amusements Arcade, it used to be Corrigan's. Spent many a 10p in there. Playful pooches. Morning. Not going to go along there, but at the far side there, leading in the nestled into the cliffs, you've got Yacht Club. Nobody fishing off the seawall today. Now it is a little bit breezy today, and whilst I do have a dead cat on the microphone, I apologise if there's any wind noise. Everything has its limitations, right? A sign of our times. Morning. All right. In case you haven't gathered, it's a very friendly place. I don't know those people. Whoa. Now those places up there, I bet they're wonderful to live in terms of the views and stuff. You wouldn't want one of the ones at the back. And then here at the front, on the seafront, you've got some of the facilities. Now that over there, that's a public toilet. These were built about 20 years ago, I think. And the same with the building to the left that provides more snacks and so on. That used to be a lot more shack-like too. I don't know about you, but that looks like the worst fountain I've ever seen. Just kidding you. Don't know why the plaque's on the back when it's at the front. Now when I was a nipper, this was a little circular boating pool, and my dad built me a yacht to sail on here, although now it's just a big sundial. As you can see, it is quite rough today. Not the worst it's been. The big white building you can see there, that's recently undergone a lot of renovation. I believe it's a nursing home. Now you won't see much on those cliffs in the distance today because it's quite overcast and it looks like there's quite a bit of rain falling in the area. But at the furthest point you've got Flamborough Head, then heading back towards Filey. At the highest point you've got Benton Cliffs, which is a large bird sanctuary. Then you've got Reeton Gap, Caravan Park, moving in, Hummonby Gap, heading towards Primrose Valley and the Haven Caravan Park. As you might imagine, this area is very popular in the summer months. A paddling pool, currently empty. A few gulls flying against the wind. Now I know you won't be able to see this, but the gulls, I've been watching these gulls and they're actually tracking something. And just out there, probably centre screen, there's a seal. And I'm guessing they're tracking it in the hope that it leaves some dead fish carcasses behind and there's a bit of food on the go. It's gone below the water again. I thought I saw its head pop up a few minutes ago. Well, the gulls have all gone, so I guess they've given up the ghost. So this is Martin's Ravine, and up there, where you can see that sign, that goes up to a mini golf course. And across here you've got a nice little bridge where as a kid we used to play poo sticks on this little land drain. It's nice to see the daffs poking their heads out. Won't be long before this is awash with yellow down here and it'll look stunning. So this is Glen Gardens Park. Nice bit of open green space. The play area has changed a lot over the years. Very different to when I was a kid. And over there, roughly centre screen, you've got Glen Gardens Cafe and the boating lake. Morning. So this sculpture here is a nod to the Benton plesiosaur, a full-size plesiosaurus skeleton that was fossilised obviously and found in Filey Bay. So this is Crescent Gardens, or one aspect of it anyway. Get a good view of Filey nestled into the bay here. There are some lovely little gardens and flower beds along here, all part of the Filey in Bloom. There's the bandstand, and literally just at the other side of those benches, well, this little path here leads you down to a cafe called the Sun Lounge that we're currently walking on top of. Okay, with all these memorial benches along here, this one here is actually for my grandparents. They love this view. Little frog and newt pond there. What a great view across the bay. Random sanitising station. Used to love this as a kid too. Trying to ring the bell, chuck with a penny or whatever. That was when I could squeeze a penny out of my parents. Saturday morning and Filey town centre. Well, this isn't particularly the town centre, but heading towards the town, and it's pretty quiet. Little gory fact, this pub on the right hand side, the Bellevue, when I was in my teens I think it was, the Filey murder happened here. It was quite infamous for quite some time, was that. Such a sleepy place is Filey, you don't often get any crimes as severe as murder. Thank God we don't live in midsummer, eh? Yeah, the town centre's pretty quiet. I think I'm going to call in at one of the bakers and get some pasties for breakfast. Oh yeah! Filey Memorial Gardens. And this here, that used to be the police station. Oh yeah. Well, I'm going to wrap this up here, especially considering I've got warm pastry goodness. If you've liked this, please give the video a like. A thumbs up, that is. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down, it's up to you. And if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, this YouTube channel, YouTube, when you open it up, will give you a little notification whenever I've uploaded a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.